Hey guys, let's talk about viewing Tapo cameras live on a computer desktop. I have here 3 cameras. So this is the Tapo C200, then I have the C216 and the C100. So 3 TP-Link Tapo cameras working fine on my computers running Windows 11. And it's for free and it's very easy to set up, okay? So let me just explain how it works. You see here 3 cameras working, and I can just move them to different position if I want to, and I can have then minimize that way and bring them back if I want to using this software, okay? So pretty simple. And I can even check here the recordings. Let's say, for example, I want to record for motion with motion sensitivity 50 and or continuous recordings or record off, and even view the recordings here from this computer using a web browser. You see, it brings up the recordings. Pretty simple like this. I just double click and I see the video playing already like this. Okay, I can even hit here to save to my computer, open the file directly here on the Windows Media Player, and I'm good to go. You see, working and playing just right here. So super simple, okay, to operate and to use. And let me just explain how it works. So basically here you need to enter the information for the 3 cameras and just hit a button and it starts working. Let me just bring my cell phone here to see how it works. Here I have my Tapo cameras, okay? You see the Tapo C100, C200, and C216. Then I go to the Tapo C100 and I just come here to settings, advanced settings, and here I have camera account, which I need to enable. So mine is on. If yours is not, just click here and enable the account. The first time that you enable account, the account is going to pop up asking you to create a username and password. Okay, I already have mine here. So basically mine is Tapo C100 and the password is 123456, just for testing. And just one step back here, one more, and you see network settings. And here you have the IP of the camera. At first, you're gonna see an IP here that your router gave to the camera, and then you just need to select here static IP, and then you can change. When you put here static IP like this, you can change, right? I'm using here 100, so it's easier for me to remember that's 100 if it's for the C100 camera. Pretty easy. You just do this with every single camera that you have there. Come back here so you see once more, right? Tapo C200, as long as it's working here. I just come to the settings, advanced settings, there we go. Camera account, so here I have the information, Tapo C200, password 123456. Back here, network settings, static IP, and then I change it here to C200 to make easier for me to remember, okay? And I do the same with the Tapo C216 that I have just right here, okay? Same way. If I come here to my computer, I have my notes. You see here, the Tapo C100, that's the IP address. I finished with 100. Username, Tapo C100, so I can easily remember, and password 123456. The same for the 200 and 216. Super simple. That's the information that you need. You can get from your app and you're good to go. Then let me just close everything here so you see how it works. Basically, I'm just closing everything here and I'm gonna start fresh, okay? So that's the software, Contacam. Just need to go to Google, to Contacam. Let me just close here so you see from scratch, right? You go to Google and just type here Contacam download. That's the one, Contacam download. Contacam where, that's the web page. And here you just need to look for the software and download. There's the information, how it works for Windows 7 to Windows 11. There's motion detection and everything else. Pretty good one. And you can donate to them if you want to, because they're doing here a good job. Okay, you can use for free and can just donate if you want to. Pretty simple. Just download to your computer, install it, and you're good to go. You're just gonna have the app here, Contacam, as you can see. You just open it up, and that's the simple screen that you get. Then you just come to camera, network IP camera, and start entering the information. Pretty easy. You see here the first one, and the port you're gonna use always 554. So don't worry with this, right? And here you have the camera model. You look here for TP-Link Tapo or TSP. That's the one. Username and password. That's the information that we already have. And then you just hit OK and wait for it to connect. And there we go. Working. Super, super simple. No complex stuff. No URL. Just like this, right? And you see here that you can double click and make it bigger. Hit ask to come back, or just hit here. Then another camera. Camera again here in the menu. Network IP camera. Let's change here. Remember that I have the other one here. That's 200. Here the camera model, TP-Link, RTSP. Okay. And username and password. Tapo C200 for my C200 and 123456. Hit OK. It's connecting. And I'm good to go. Third one. It's missing just Tapo C100, right? I just input the IP address here, keep the same information for the protocol, username, password. I already have here. It's showing up here because I installed before, so it keeps the information back there, but I just need to type the username and password just the way you have here on your notes, okay? Just hit OK. It's going to connect, and there we go. 3 cameras working, and they are working pretty fine. Okay, super simple, guys. Okay, let me just come here as well. You see that's already recording, and then you can change here the text size and everything else. You see here that I have information on the screen, right? Like this. So it's recording on top of the timestamp that the camera is recording. So you can go to the camera and disable this if you want. Here as well, you see that I have information about the date. So here is this time and date, and here no donation because they just leave it like this because they need some donation, guys. Okay, they're doing a good job there. And then if you want to, you can come to your camera here, and let's say the Tapo C100 or whatever camera you have there, Tapo 200. Let's say Tapo 200. Then you can come here and you go to video and display. And here you see on-screen display info. You can disable the timestamp if you want to. You see back there, it's gone. And also the logo. So take a look at there, it's gone. Now you have a better vision here with just the information from the software itself. That's up to you if you want to work like this. You can work like this, or you can leave the information here, or you can leave the camera's information here and remove this one. It's up to you, okay? So pretty simple, and it's working. Then let me just bring some recordings here. You see here, for example, I can see via web browser, or I can go directly to the folders, guys. Being recorded here on my PC, see? This PC, and then you have the recordings here. It's a folder with everything. You have here the date. You see Contacam. There we go. And you see the camera's IP address, the 200, the C100, and everything else. You just double click. And here, 2025, the month, the day, and you have all the recordings here. You can just play. You see MP4 files. And you have also pictures, right? You can just double click here and play with your Windows Media Player or any player that you have there, and it works pretty fine. So super easy, super easy to do. And also you can come here and view via web browser, which is pretty organized. You see everything here, and just double click. It starts playing, okay? Again, can just come here and save. And it's here, if you take a look, it's on your download folder. You can just double click here and play as well. I have 3 files already there. There was recording before from different cameras. You see one here, Another one here from the C200, C216. I think the latest one is this, right? From the C200. That's the one. So working, and it's working pretty fine. Pretty simple to use, okay? So guys, leave your comments here. Tell me if that works for you, if you have some questions, if it's not working for you. Just remember something else. You need to have your Tapo cameras and your computers connected to the same network. It's a local network. It's not gonna work if you're trying to do this remotely. There are different ways to make it work remotely. I have other videos here in the channel explaining how to do remotely. But with this software for local, let's say you're working at your office, you wanna monitor your pets, your kids, and have the cameras working like this. So usually what I do is just put the camera that way. Okay, I'm working here in my office. Then I put that way here. The 3 cameras, just resize everything, put it there, organize the way you want. You can do a better organization here than I'm doing. And then I just do this here and I have it working here, okay? Then I can have my things working here. I'm working on everything that I want here, and I keep an eye here on everything that I want, right? Locally. If it's remote, it's a different approach, a different software. You can even make this work remotely by going to your router and doing the port forwarding, but I prefer other ways to work with the Tapo cameras. I have a link here, a video here explaining how to do it, right? Make sure Tapo cameras, computer in the same network. That's why I have the IP. If I just come here to Windows and type CMD, the command prompt, okay, it brings this black screen. I type here IP config. That quickly show me the IP address that I have here for my computer. You see, 10.0.0.162. So it's basically the same network for my cameras, right? You see here the difference here, the end. Oh, oops, let me just come here. Move this here. You see 10.0.0.100, right? For the camera, 200 for this one, and 216 for this one. They are in the same network, just change the last octet here for my computer. So they are basically the same network. That's why it's working pretty fine. Other than that, it's going to work. Pretty simple, no URL, nothing, just the information, username, password, and everything else, and IP, you're good to go. So I hope this helps. Please leave your comments, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next video.